guys, welcome back to another video by myself. Welcome back to another story time. Now this particular story time, you guys, is one that is also very serious. I think I'm dropping all the serious videos nowadays. With this particular story time, you already know that I'm going to be talking about the time I tried helping a lady that was being abused by her boyfriend. And yeah, so oh man, this topic is just so this topic is obviously very personal to me as a woman living in South Africa. This directly affects me on a personal level. I am constantly looking over my shoulder. I feel extremely unsafe and I feel completely helpless because there isn't even intervention by authorities. And the longer I realize that we are on our own is the more depressed I get. Let me just get right into the video. So this takes place when this friend of mine, who happens to be a guy actually, he is a platonic friend of mine and we've been friends since I was in high school, and he is someone that I trust. He's a very good guy and I've hung out with him a couple of times. So he was tagging along a friend, and that guy happened to be some guy that I know, again, from back in the high school days. Our transport drivers kind of would work together on occasions. So yeah, it was two guys that I knew very well and I was comfortable with being around. Although that guy, who I know through our transport drivers, was a bit of an asshole, to be honest. But yeah, it was guys that I've known for many years, and yeah, I trusted them. Anyway, so let's give them names. So my platonic friend, his name will be that's why I had to make it clear that we were platonic friends, because brother busy and anyway, so let's give him a name. What name do you want to give him, babe?
The platonic friend?
Yes.
Let's see. Natty.
Natty? Wow, I know why Natty. Okay, I like the name. And then my other, the other guy? Yeah.
I don't know,
Tabo. Okay, cool. So it was Natty, Tabo, right? So around 5 o'clock, Natty comes to my place, picks me up, and then we head to Tabo's place. And then Tabo wanted us to fetch a girl that he was kind of seeing. I don't know, they were in some situationship or whatever. We'll give the girl's name Mpo.
Okay.
No? Yeah. Gosh, I'm hoping I remember those. That's too much for me to remember. Oh my god, I've got a memory of a goldfish, by the way. Anyway, so we fetch Tabo. Then Tabo asks Natty to pass by the girlfriend's place. The girl didn't live too far, and then so we pass by hers, and then we head over to Groove. So we get there, we're having a good time, they buying drinks. This girl seems really nice, and I remember this girl was telling me that she was like a teacher. I was kind of like impressed by then, you know, and now I know so many teachers. That's strange. Fuck, I'm getting old and I hate it. Anyway, she was also quite fascinating because I remember she was telling me that she had recently lost her mother and how her mom was like a single mother and the mom was like her best friend. So I really felt sorry for her. You know, I really had like this huge wave of sympathy towards her. And she was so sweet, very nice girl. So we're chilling together. I know it seemed like we were like 2x2 in couples, blah blah blah, but Natty and I were purely friends. But anyway, so in the middle of the night, right before we're about to leave, Mpo asks to go to the bathroom, and then right after, Tabo follows. Oh fuck, I had already forgotten the names. They both come back like after a little while. Mpo comes to me and is like, I need to tell you something. So then we move away from the guys, and then she's like, can you believe that Tabo just asked to freaking get jiggy with me right in the bathroom? And I was like, what the fuck? Guys, trust me, I already knew that Tabo was messed up. I already knew that he was an asshole, to say the least. Gosh, that guy was mean. That guy was mean. I've known that from high school. We all knew that he was that guy. And I remember a lot of the girls in my transport really didn't like him. But because I grew to know him, I kind of tolerated him, I suppose. I kind of understand people that turn to be like assholes to society. You know what I mean? So I'm like, so what did you do? And she's like, I was just like, dude, can't you wait till we like get to my place or yours? Like, be patient. You know what I mean? Like, fucking relax. Not in a public toilet. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, poor girl, don't ever talk to this guy again. But I never told her, you know. But yeah, I legit was like, you really should stay away from that guy. Honestly. Ugh. I mean, everybody knew that guy was an ass. Towards the end of the night, we are tipsy. I usually don't get too drunk when I go out. I like being in control. So we decide that we're gonna head to the garage because you know you are hungry when you are from Groove. You want a snack, you want food. No, we weren't that hungry because I think we had gotten something to eat on the way there or food there. I can't remember, but we weren't like hungry. We weren't hungry. And then, so we went to the gas station. Oh, Natty needed to pour some gas. And then I decided that I want to go in. Like, I wanted to go in the kiosk and get like snacks or whatever. And then, so we did. On our way to the kiosk, I see this girl standing right by the door of the kiosk. And she's like, I need your guys' help. And we're like, what's wrong? It's like, my boyfriend is hitting me and I'm afraid to go with him. And I was like, what the hell? So then there I am, of course, liquid carrot mo, you know, and plus I'm like, you know, I'm very confrontational, you guys, and I'm very protective. I'm like protective of anybody. So there I am getting worked up and I'm like, what do you mean this guy is like, you know, hitting you, blah blah blah. He's like, yeah, he's over there, he's been hitting me and now I'm afraid to go with him. And I'm like, yeah, man, guys, this is serious. So then here I am getting worked up. Gamo, I'm a bit tipsy. And of course, I'm like getting so fucking pissed. So I'm like, no, let's go to him. What do you mean he's hitting you and now you're even afraid for your life? Like, that's fucking crazy, you know? So then here I am and I'm like, no, girl, let's go. So Natty is parked where you pour gas. And then the girl's boyfriend's car is parked a little further away. Guys, it's really dark. And so we pass there. And then Bonati are like, where you girls going? So then I start telling them, I'm like, dude, can you believe there's like some fucking loser who's beating his girlfriend up? Like, we need to do something about it. So these guys are like, what? What are you guys talking about? So we go anyway because we understand that like they look like they're not really interested and they just like a bit confused. And I'm worked up at this point. This girl is traumatized. Like, you can tell she's terrified. Babe, you don't even... Wait, I'm not even there yet. we go there. So I confront him, I'm like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why the hell would you put your hand on a woman? That's not how you treat a lady. I'm all up in his face. I'm like, come on, a bit tipsy. I get, guys, I swear, that guy could have had a gun. That guy could have easily shot me to death. That guy could have easily punched me in the face. I don't know where I get the courage to confront these men, especially if I feel like you're just abusive and I pick up this whole misogynistic vibe about you. I get so defensive. Like, the amount of men I've had to stand up against you guys, like, is insane. And I know you always tell me, like, Zandi, what day about Shaba? And I'm like, fuck no, they won't get away with it. Like, I don't even know how it can take me, but all I know is that I get so worked up and I'm so overprotective of myself, especially when it comes to other men, because we do live in terrifying times. And the more and more I read about these stories of these innocent women getting murdered by these men, you know, it's like, Sandy, which world are you living in? Because trust me, I'm terrified. And I'm just like, I could be easily one of those women, you know? So now here I am confronting this complete stranger, and this guy seems fucking pissed. So he's like, when uzingena khona lapha? Ubani wena? Wena ukuthi uzingena kuphi? Guys, it got real. So now I'm pissed off and I'm like, no, don't talk to me like that. I am not your fucking girlfriend. You don't know me. Because now I'm getting pissed now because I feel like he's personally attacking me. Like, why the fuck are you asking who I am? I am talking about your girlfriend, you fucking loser. So eventually the guys I were with come to us and they're like, no, girls, let's go. Because this girl, turning is with me. I could tell she was upset because she was like, no, girl, your man can't do that. He's not allowed to do that. But you know, I could tell that she was also terrified because she didn't say much. I was basically the key speak. Hey, I was the key speaker, molecular ringleader, approaching this guy that I don't know. I could have made that poor girl's situation even harder. The guys are like, no, guys, no, let's go. Let's get it again. Give on natty bow, guys. On natty are like, no, guys, let's get it again. It's none of your business. No, Zandi, stop. I'm like, you're not gonna help? Like, this girl just said she needs help. Her boyfriend is beating her up. Aren't you guys gonna do anything about it? They're like, no, Zandi, it's none of our business. Stay away from it. So then here I am and I'm like, you should come with us. We'll drop you off at home. It's fine. Leave this guy. He's a loser, blah, blah, blah. And this girl just refused. This girl refused. Bonati. Le tabo. They were like, no, leave it. It's none of your business. Stay away from it. Let's go. And as we're in the car, I'm like, but guys, but I mean, that's like 90% of you guys anyway. Yeah, you.
I can't speak to that. I don't know.
But would you stand up for a girl who?
Of course I would.
But to be honest, I can't say that I was surprised by those guys saying, no, leave it be, it's none of your business. To be honest, I kind of expected it.
I get that some situations, if you can avoid it, avoid it. But in other instances, you have to act. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I feel like that instance was not one of the you can avoid it. You know, a girl was terrified. For what we know, she was probably terrified for her life. I owed it to myself to do something, even if it wasn't much. We should have probably called the police. You know, we should have included authority. I just hope wherever she is, she's okay, man. But all I'm saying is that this was like a random girl. So you want to tell me, Jorge, almost every woman out there is getting abused, physically abused by the significant other. Because this was a random girl. And Mabona, Jorge, they were probably, you know, coming from somewhere. Yeah, because it was in the AMs. You know, they're at some gas station. This girl's just standing there by the door, pleading for help. And the guy's just waiting there. Kakoloi. in the dark. That is so terrifying, you guys. I really was hoping she's okay, because the entire way home we were just talking about that girl, and I was like, couldn't you guys have done something? Like, how can you guys just stand there? You know, I'm a woman, but you guys could have taken on that guy, man. It was two of you guys. Like, I was so confused. The entire way home, I was like, what did you guys mean? So you won't offer this girl a lift, you wouldn't even insist. But like, this time we're in your car. You should have dragged that girl in your car. Like, no, we'll give you a lift anywhere you live. You know what I mean? I had to take everything upon me. Like, we'll give you a ride home. You know what I mean? And then you guys come and go like, no, leave this guy. It's none of your business.
Because it doesn't have to get violent. Just
it really doesn't. Just help in the sense, yeah, okay, let's take you home. Let's take care of you. You're safe with us. So this girl refused.
It's tricky. You're South Africa, and you don't know who you run into.
Exactly.
So you think you're helping someone.
Rather the devil you know sort of situation. Rather call the cops.
Because you think you help someone, it's a scheme they have.
True.
You know, they follow you home, and now next thing.
Oh yeah. To be honest, that didn't even cross our minds that, you know, they were part of a scheme or whatever. It really didn't, because babe, that girl seemed terrifying. She must be an amazing actress, if that was the case.
No, for sure. I mean, of course, there
are
legit cases.
Yeah.
But just to be safe, stand at the gas station, call the cops, and wait.
True. Calling the cops could have been the best situation. We couldn't even do that. Like, we failed that poor girl. Every one of us.
I suppose now you're drinking and driving.
I think that's why we wouldn't even think, because groove, we are drunk, we are driving there, we already just, you know,
on the wrong side of the law.
On the wrong side of the law. Oh, fudge. But on a more serious note, it was really upsetting for me, to say the least. And these guys just kept on saying, no, leave it alone. You don't know this. That guy could have killed you, Zandi. You don't know if this guy has a gun. And to be honest, I didn't care. I was just like, no fucking way. We should have helped that girl. Like, don't tell me about a gun you didn't see. And I know that was really, you know, like putting my life on the line like that. I should be more careful. But I still believe in confronting the perpetrator. Like, I'm just that person. I hate the stand-by mentality. I really hate that. And I hate people that do that. And I've always promised myself that I will never be that person that just stands by on the side and doesn't really confront the situation. Although I know I can help to some extent. I will always stick up for anybody in public, for anybody that needs my help. I don't have to know you. Stand-by mentality should fall, guys. Please debunk that mindset. Let's help one another. We're in this together, especially now more than ever. Women should stick together. We should stick together. There's so many perpetrators out there, especially in this country. We need to stick together. I know we're facing a lot. Like the other day I was doing a video about being told that my natural afro is unprofessional, inappropriate for the workplace. Today it's gender-based violence. Like, we are fighting so many battles. And I know, you know, natural hair movement does not weigh as much as gender-based violence, because that's just extreme. You know what I mean? I know that, don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying it's so difficult, you know, being a woman, being a black woman, you know. Let me just wrap up this video. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. I really appreciate each and every single one of you guys. I see you guys subscribing. I really appreciate each and every single one. You have no idea how, as I see people subscribing, even if it's not a lot, I get so encouraged to record some new videos. I already have a couple of topics and content lined up for you guys. There really is a lot of things that I want to share with you, so please do keep on subscribing. Do let me know what you want to see me do on my channel. I want to also dive into vlogging too. But anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. If you liked anything that I had to say, don't forget to leave me a like, don't forget to leave me a comment, and of course don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification bell below so that every single time I drop a new video, you are notified. I don't want you guys to miss out on anything. Bye guys. Mwah. Love you lots.